All right, we're live, Sean.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Bright and early here in Mississauga, Toronto area, Canada, where you are joining us for Game 3 of the preliminary rounds, where your Raleigh Raptors will take on the Mississauga Terriers. To recap yesterday's action of the first two preliminary games for your Raptors, the Raptors fell short in Game 1 to the Sioux Junior Greyhounds 3-0. However, bounced back with a tremendous win against the Forest Hill Force in Game 2 with a score of 5-0. So entering this contest, the Raptors are currently in fourth place seeding, which the top four teams after today's play, the top four will advance to tomorrow's semifinal round. There will not be a quarterfinal round. It will only be the top four top four teams advancing to the semifinal, and then obviously the winners of those two games will move on to the championship. So Raptors are in good standing right now. There's going to be a lot of math going on as there's a lot of different head-to-head matchups going on throughout the day. And so to solidify our chances to move on to the semis, we want to win both games today. So Zamboni is all finished with the ice, and we will be getting underway in just about 5 minutes, and then we will have Game 3 started. Your Raptors are going to be wearing dark blue with light blue trim, and the Mississauga Terriers will be wearing a royal blue color with white jersey. All right, we have the officials coming on the ice, and the teams are allowed, so warm-ups will now be commencing. And again, as mentioned before, we will be getting started very shortly. Today's game, the second game later on today will be against the, I believe it's pronounced Nepean Raiders, and that will be, I believe, at, was it 12:45?
I believe that's right, yeah.
12:45.
Have another quick turnaround.
And so, so our boys, after this first game, will have to refuel, get rested, but then come right back to this rink and get warmed up for the second game. All right, warm-up time is almost over as they only allow 2 minutes to stay on schedule. A lot of times what happens in these tournaments is, depending on the play, depending on the amount of penalties or anything that happens, sometimes we could get delayed up to about 45 minutes, maybe even an hour. And so I think to keep things on track, they reduced the warm-up time down to 2 minutes. And so, it's just one of those things that we just have to deal with. Here we are at the Paramount Fine Food Center. It's a beautiful facility, about 4 rinks, and really nice sheets of ice, as well as nice bleachers, good views for fans and parents, and even to have Dave set up his camera. Got a good viewpoint.
Other than this random wire right here, I don't know what this, we can't figure out what this wire's doing.
Yeah, this is kind of strange.
We don't really know.
And just for a little fun note, last night the boys went to an OHL game to watch the Brampton Steelheads play
The Flint Firebirds.
Yeah, the Flint Firebirds, and that game was a lot of fun. It was in a nice arena. It's definitely not the size of Lenovo Center where the Canes play, but it was probably about 1,000 or maybe 2,000 seats available. And, the boys were able to sit up on the front row of the glass, and there was a lot of hitting. These kids are big, like 6'4", and there was a lot of physical play. And so we got to see that action up close, and it was really cool to see a pace of a high-level elite minor league team, or minor league game, that is, and to see just the skill and the small things that take place in the battle on the boards. A lot of fun to see that up close.
I believe that ended Flint won in shootout, right? We didn't stay the whole time. trying to get back and get some sleep. But
yeah, same here.
I think Flint wanted a shootout. I heard it was a good time.
Yeah, most people left at about 10 minutes left in the third period. And, because they understand, our boys knew, like, yeah, we got big game today. All right, both teams are set to go and are at their respective benches, getting instructions from Coach Cross and his coaching staff. Referee blows a whistle saying, let's get started. All right, boys come out to center ice. And your starting lineup will be Xander Derlin, Santi Gonzalez, Jonathan Kehoe, Carson Bunny, and Jeremiah Holland. All right, referee set to drop the puck. And Carson Bunny will be in to take the draw. And the Raptors win that back. Xander Derlin will send it to Kehoe. Kehoe will chip that forward. Santi Gonzalez gets the puck, and he'll send that in as the Raptors go and chase. Holland's going to try to get there first, puts on a bump, battle for it on the boards. Bunny uses his body to shield the puck, battle for it still. Holland has it. Holland reverses direction, sees Gonzalez. Puck bounces off Gonzalez's stick, and now the Terriers are entering the zone. Holland puts on a big hit. Good hit by Holland. And now Bunny retrieves the puck and will chip it forward. Comes out of the zone. And now Xander Derlin skating. Xander's going to try to go wide. Gives it to Holland. Terriers get the puck. Mashad comes in to force that forward. Good work by Mashad to keep that puck in at the blue line. Mashad on the forecheck. Mashad still working. Ledger Derlin putting pressure on, intercepts the puck, and will carry him around to the near side boards. Reed does a good job. Centering pass intercepted, but now comes to Rintala, and Rintala sees Derlin on the far side. Derlin will take that puck and send it deep. Some Raptors going off for a change. Terriers are going to retrieve the puck in their own zone, but Derlin able to keep that puck forward. Burgess on. Burgess intercepts the puck on putting pressure, and that puck's going to go behind the Terriers goalie, where Brem's going to be there. Burgess intercepts the puck. Rintala looking forward. Puck is deflected. Enters the Raptor zone, but Brem able to support and clear. Terriers send that in. Rintala has the puck. We'll send it to Jonah. Now Brem, 2-on-1 for the Raptors. Brem has it. And shot by Burgess goes wide. Weiner has the puck. Weiner in his own zone, looking up. Idetta has the puck. Cross ice pass intercepted. Puck comes out of the zone. Nieves there to support, looking up. Now Bunny has the puck. Bunny coming down the right side. Bunny's going to try to get a shot. No one passed to the far side. No one there. And that'll be no icing on the play. Idetta's back to get it. Idetta will send it to Nieves. Will chip it out, but they're able to keep it in at the blue line. Terriers trying to get something set up. Idetta's defending. Now, Raptors have the puck. Pollard has it. Pollard will send it forward to Mashad. Mashad's going to skate down the right side. Mashad dekes. Mashad's going to skate that puck into the corner. Still with it. And Holland dekes. Holland will shoot. And it'll go off the post, out of play. 8:35 remaining in the first period. Score is 0-0. Face-off will be in the Terrier zone. Face-off. Shot. Quick shot by Holland. Save again by the Terriers goalie. And Caden Mashad in to take the draw again. Mashad with it. Mashad will backhand that. Glove save by the Terriers goalie. Third face-off again. Will happen in just a moment. All right, Mashad in to take the draw. Holland gets the puck. Holland gets it to Xander Derlin. Derlin has some time. Derlin shoots. Glove save. We'll have a face-off again. All right, Mashad ready to face off. Referee telling the players to line up correctly. Terriers will win that back. And they'll try to get out of the zone, then they do. Kehoe's going to race back to get it. Puck gets chipped forward. It's going to go to the Terriers. And Mihienko will make a save off a shot from the left side. Pollard with the puck will reverse direction. Pollard looking for a stretch pass to Brem. Brem trying to get there. Goalie plays it. Brem's trying to beat the player. Puck in the boards. And now the Terriers are going to come out. Defended well by Pollard. And good support by Burgess. Jonah Weinert skating with it. Brem will dump that in. But it deflects off a Terrier player. And so now they gain possession of the puck and will skate down the left side. Terriers will send that deep into the Raptor zone. Rintala skating with it, gets bumped off the puck. Pollard in to support, gets the puck. Puck bounces around, Gonzalez skating. Adetta will just send that forward. Raptors need to get back onside. Terriers skate through. Bunny putting some pressure. Nice hit by Nieves. And that puck will be cleared by the Raptors. Gonzalez on the forecheck. So is Reed. Gonzalez now has some time. Gonzalez with speed. Gonzalez has it. Gonzalez forced onto the outside edge. Adetta sends it to Nieves. Nieves will send that down to the corner to Gonzalez. And now that pass will come out to the far side to a Terrier player. And now the Terriers are going to skate into the zone. Nieves retrieves the puck. Nieves looking. Will send it to Holland. Holland's going to curl. Will deke through the center. But the puck is given to a Terrier player. And Mihienko will come up big with the save as two quality shots by the Terriers. And so we'll have a face-off at the far face-off circle, or the near side dot. Terriers win that back. Comes out of the zone. That is offsides. But the Raptors come up with it. Now Holland skating down the left side will deke and will enter the zone. He'll just put that on, and it'll be gloved down by their goalie. And so we'll have a face-off on the far circle. Let's go, boys. All right, Mashad in to take the draw. Raptors win it back. Holland will send it forward where Pollard's going to retrieve the puck using his body to shield. Centering pass goes, and now it's a 2-on-1 for the Terriers. Shot goes wide. And we have Xander Derlin just might need a moment to get up. It looks like he's okay. Just Derlin crashed into the boards, was slow to get up, but it looks like he's fine. He'll just need a moment. All right, we have a face-off in the Raptor zone, and Dylan Burgess will be in to take the draw. 5:21 remaining in the first period. Scoreless game still. Terriers try to get the puck. Puck shot goes wide from the blue line. Park Pollard with the puck will reverse direction, and he'll skate that through. And now Burgess is on the break. Raptors have a 2-on-1. And shot will be saved by the Terriers goalie. Nice pass by Burgess to, I believe that was Ledger Derlin, who was able to get a shot off. Face off in the Terrier zone. Burgess to take the face off. And that'll be won by the Raptors. Rintala has it. Will send it forward. Puck is in the feet. And it's going to come out of the zone. Pollard will chip that back. Weiner comes in to support, but the Terriers gain possession of the puck. Battle for it on the near side boards. Terriers have it. They'll send it to the far corner, but Rintala will be there. Rintala will send that forward. Raptors clear. Puck bounces around. And the Terriers trying to get onside. They are. Puck enters the zone. Brem will get the puck in the corner. And Brem looking to pass, but now the Raptors coming through with speed. Bunny trying to get an angle with curl. Bunny cutting. Terriers gain possession, and now they'll send that back. Mehienko will make the save. And Adeta will send that to Bunny, where Bunny chips it in. And now the Raptors will chase. Terriers are going to send that forward. Up the boards. Raptors do a good job. Puck comes out of the zone. Battle for it on the near side boards. Brim was able to support, but now the Terriers get the puck. And that's going to be a delayed penalty on the Raptors. And so at 3:14 remaining in the first period, the Raptors are going to be shorthanded. And so the penalty kill unit will come on. Not sure what the penalty was. All right, Raptors penalty kill is on. Pollard has a puck. Pollard will try to kill off some time. Not sure what that whistle was for, as the play was in the corner. So 5 seconds came off. Terriers have it at the point. Terriers give it to their other point man. Now at the winger. We'll bring it back to the point. Good defense by Mashad. Terriers have the puck at the point. Looking to make some space. Puck is in the feet. Behind Mehienko. Pollard battling for it. Minute 15 remaining on the penalty kill. And the Raptors will send that out and clear. Holland forechecking. Terriers are able to get the puck into their zone. We'll skate down the slot. And that'll be saved by Mehienko. Raptors penalty kill change. And there's 2:07 remaining in the first period. 53 seconds remaining on the penalty by Gonzalez. Face off near side circle, and the Raptors win it. And that puck came flying over. Almost had a souvenir there. Thankfully, it missed Dave's camera.
Yeah, you're in charge of catching that, Sean.
It's all good.
I'm watching the screen. I have no idea.
It's all good. I'll shield you.
Easy, guys. No shooting at the camera. I love it when there's no netting, but it is a little more dangerous.
I know, right? All right, Terriers win that face-off, and they'll go to their point. Terriers moving at the point, trying to get a pass. Terriers still able to retrieve possession. Raptors are trying to block the shooting and passing lanes. They get the puck to the point. Defended well. And the Raptors clear. 17 seconds remaining. Pollard and Bunny pressing. And the Raptors will send that down. That'll do it for the penalty on Gonzalez. That's going to be icing on the Terriers. And so Raptors is successful in killing off the penalty. And now we have a face-off in their Terrier zone due to that icing. And good news, it looks like Xander Dolan's back on the ice, so he's okay. Just needed a few minutes. And Reed does a good job to keep with the puck. We'll send it around where Weinert's going to get it. Battle for it on the near boards. Shot will be deflected. And the Terriers are going to try to send it up. And they will chip it out to the winger. Burgess battling for it. Pass to Reed just behind him. Terriers are trying to get out of their zone. And now they are skating through with some speed into center ice. Will come down. Mihienko will put that puck into the corner. And he'll glove that down. And it looks like that's the end of the period.
I got 20 seconds left on my.
Oh, that's 20 seconds.
20 seconds, yeah. It's
oh,
weird. Yeah.
Sorry, I got confused there. I thought that was like
of a second.
That's right. Sorry.
It looks like 20 minutes. But
okay, 20 seconds remaining in this period. Referee kicks out the face-off person for the Terriers. A new player comes in. And now the Raptors will clear. 15 seconds remaining. Terriers are offsides. They'll go back to get it. And that'll do it for the first period. Scoreless game, or scoreless period. And Dave, what are your thoughts on that?
It kind of felt like the first period of that second game yesterday. It just feels a little bit slow. I know some of the kids had mentioned the ice at this rink was a little bit softer, so I don't know. It's also the morning game, but no, I think we did well and more or less dominated big parts of that period on a lot of shifts. But we got to just keep the pressure up and not give them the kind of opportunities that they had in that period.
Yeah,
that's my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. The first period seemed just a little bit slower. We had some good moments, and then there was a few where just a little bit out of sync. But overall, a decent period. But yeah, I definitely agree. We got to put some more pressure. I think we're giving the Terriers a little bit too much opportunities to get some shots off.
Yeah, a little bit too much space, a little bit too much time.
Yeah, and you only could do that for so long until something happens, right? Yep. And so, got to reverse that course, and let's win this period. Got to win it.
We definitely have the size advantage too. This is not a large team. Not that means too much, but
I know, right?
In terms of puck protection, we should have a pretty good advantage.
Machado will win it back. Idetta will give it to Nieves. Back to Idetta. Idetta passes, but it's intercepted by the Terriers. Battle for it on the near boards. And now Dolan's able to get that puck. Dolan skating down the left side. Mashad will be there to send that forward. Mashad still with it, will curl direction, gets knocked down, but he's able to get it to Brem. Brem reverses direction, gets muscled off the puck. That puck's going to go on the far side. Terriers try to chip, but Mashad does a good job to keep it forward. And now the Terriers are able to clear. Terriers will skate down the right side, looking in the slot. Good defense by Nieves to get a stick in the way off a shot from the slot. Rintala comes in, will get the puck, and he'll chip it to Holland. No, he keeps it. Now it goes to Holland. Holland skating with it. Holland still with it, but the puck goes behind him, and the Terriers will send that back down into the Raptor zone. Terriers behind Mihienko. Will reverse direction. And Pollard trying to get there. He does. We'll send it to Holland. And puck is trickled to the far side center ice. Terriers enter the zone. Terriers down the left side. Raptors have some space, but they will ice the puck. And so the faceoff will come back into the zone. All right, Burgess in to take the faceoff. Terriers win the faceoff. Puck will carry him around to the near side corner, where Kehoe will be there. Pollard battling for it, comes loose. Burgess defends. Good job by Burgess to bump that player. Derlin will send it onto the far side where Kehoe will get the puck. Kehoe will send it forward. And now Pollard coming down. Pollard has time. Pollard shoots, but it goes wide. And now Reed has the puck. Reed looking for some time. Reed will deke. And that backhand will be saved by the Terriers goalie. Good shot by Reed. So we'll have a face-off in the Terrier zone. Mashad in to take the face-off. And the Terriers will send it up the boards. And now they'll come down through center ice, but Weinert uses his body to cut off. Adeta's going to chip it around to the far side. And now Weinert has some speed. Weinert looking. Score! Jonah Weinert with a beautiful deke and a backhand gives the Raptors an all-important first goal to gain the lead. 1-0 Raptors. Nice move by Weinert to stay with that puck, deke to make the goalie bite, and then just taps it with his backhand and crosses the goal line. So that was a great goal. Great job, Raptors. Good job. All right, Mashad in to take the draw. Let's see if the Raptors could build on this momentum, and as they are energized now. All right, Terriers enter the zone, coming down the right side. And good save by Mihienko. That was a little close. Raptors need to shut down this shift, as a lot of times puck goes wide, Mihienko sent it. Raptors need to defend. Mashad defending. Terriers trying to get something going. They go behind the net. Terrier winger looking for something. Will get it to the player. And that almost went in as it kind of hit the post on the low side. And now Derlin skating with it. Derlin will give it back to Rintala. And Rintala will just dump it to a Terriers player, and now they'll skate it through. Terriers looking for a shot, goes wide. The Raptors are able to clear. Holland will race for it as the referee weighs off icing. Holland uses his body to shield. Holland behind the net. Terriers able to come up with the puck. Terriers will skate out of the zone. Holland gets a puck. Will send that forward. Puck bounces around. Terriers will skate down the right side. Good defense by Pollard to or Derlin to knock that puck loose. Puck bounces off of Bunny's skate. Terriers get the puck, and they'll send that deep behind. Kehoe has it. Will try to go around the player, but it goes to a Terrier's stick. Terriers in the corner with it. Terriers battling for it. They come up with it. We'll have the puck at the point. Brem loses an edge. Now, Holland has it. Holland's going to try to beat him with speed. Holland coming wide. Brem goes into the net. And now the Terriers are coming back. They'll enter the zone. Kehoe defending. Good defense by the Raptors. Let's see if Burgess could beat there. Burgess racing. Now Reed will shoot. Reed will shoot wide. And the puck will go to Nieves' stick. Nieves has it. Nieves sees. Dangerous play there as the Terriers almost had a scoring chance, but the Raptors are able to clear. Nieves gets the puck. We'll send it to Gonzalez. Now Burgess is going to race down the left side. Cuts to the middle. Burgess pokes it through, and it'll be covered up by the Terriers goalie. As mentioned before, when a team scores the goal, the shift right after is extremely important, as the other team is going to push. And so it's important for the team that just scored to sustain and be able to hold them off. And the Raptors were able to do that, but the Terriers did give some good pressure there. All right, we have a face-off in the Terrier zone. Mashad to take the draw. And the Terriers win it. Terriers are trying to clear, but Raptors are able to keep it forward. They'll reverse direction, and they're going to send it to their defenseman down low. But Mashad, able to intercept the puck, will send it back. Pollard on the forecheck. Weinert also forechecking. Good job by Weinert to really disrupt that defenseman, forcing the turnover. So the Raptors are able to keep the puck in their zone. Adetta keeps it in. Shot by Pollard will go wide. Mashad takes a bump, still with it. Raptors putting on pressure. Puck will go forward. Derlin has it. Derlin shoots. It'll be saved by the Terriers goalie. Raptors putting on good pressure here. Raptors making some changes. Line changes, that is. But the Terriers are able to get out of the zone and enter the Raptor zone. Bump by Brem on the player. Now the Terriers go behind the net. Brem has the puck. Will clear. Derlin on his horse to try to get there first. And just by a few seconds, the referee calls icing. .7:15 remaining in this second period. Raptors have established a 1-goal lead by Jonah Weinert earlier in the second. Carson Bunny in to take the faceoff. And Raptors will come up with it. Raptors clear. That's going to be icing on the Raptors again, so we'll have the play come back into the Raptor zone. And Bunny will be in to take the face-off again at the far circle. Face-off Won by the Terriers. Mejienko will make a glove save. We'll have a face-off again. Alrighty, 7:02 remaining in this second period. Face-off. Bunny in to take the draw again. Referee kicks out the Terrier face-off. New player comes in. Raptors win it. Rintala sends it up to Derlin, but the Terriers are able to keep that puck in. Derlin puts on a nice hit. Brim has it. Now, Bunny will race down the right side looking for an angle. But nice move by Bunny. Oh, good pass by Bunny. Shot just goes wide. Nice move by Carson Bunny to pull up and gain some space. All right, shot gets deflected. Terriers get the puck. Terriers skate through center ice. Will enter the Raptor zone. Mejienko makes a save. There's a rebound, but Raptors able to get it out. And now Brim trying to get there, but it's just cut off just by an inch by the Terriers skater. Now the Terriers have a 2-on-1. And that puck gets deflected over the net. Raptors trying to get the puck out. Terriers are able to keep it in. Now Holland has the puck. Holland racing to try to get there. And he will be able to get and tie the puck up. Nice play by Holland. But centering pass, no one there. And the Terriers will get the puck. Terriers skate down. Kehoe is going to be back to retrieve it. Kehoe takes a bump. Burgess supports. Burgess uses his body. Burgess battling for it along the corner. Great job by Pollard to get that puck. Excuse me, that's Burgess, sorry. And that looks like it's going to be on net. No, it'll be icing. And so it'll come back into the Raptor zone.
I was saying earlier how we have a size advantage, but they play really hard and physical.
Yeah. They're battling.
Yeah. We might have the size, but they got the battle.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
All right. Face off. Raptors win it. Centering pass by the Terriers. And now Gonzalez skating with it. Gonzalez still has it. Gonzalez hits the side of the post. Mashad battling for it in the corner. Gonzalez with it. And now the Terriers will clear. Nieves will have the puck. And now the Raptors will send it in. Gonzalez able to bring that puck in. Battling for it. Terriers will come out. And now Brem on his horse to get back. Brem takes a bump, stays on his feet. Pollard gets the puck. Pollard sees Gonzalez. Gonzalez is going to try to get an angle. Oh, just a bit wide. Mashad is able to keep that puck in front of him, but it goes to a Terrier stick. And now the Terriers are trying to get a breakaway, but Pollard will be back to defend. Good defense by both Raptors. Puck is up in the air, it goes to the boards, and that'll be cleared. And now Weinert trying to get there. Terriers send it forward. And now they're skating into the zone. Nice defense by Rintala to get that puck. And there will be a penalty on Easton Rintala. Do you know what the call was?
I don't know. I thought he got cross-checked.
Yeah, I don't agree with that call because Rintala was the one. Rintala was the one making the play, and so I'm not really sure what the referee just called. But Raptors penalty kill will be coming on, so 2 minutes on the board for that, and the Terriers will be on a power play. Raptors need to kill this off.
We put Simon in there too. Is it 2 and 10?
unless Simon is manning the door.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, probably so.
Good defense by Xander Derlin to clear. Terriers in their own zone, looking to set up their power play. We'll get it to center ice. They give it to their winger. We'll enter the Raptors zone. They'll get it to their winger on the far side. Puck goes behind the net. Bunny will clear, and the Terriers will go back and get it. Terriers looking to go through center ice. Holland deflects that puck. It goes to Xander Derlin. Derlin will just send that down. About a minute has been taken off the penalty kill. Raptors are changing. They better hurry up or else they might get caught. And that puck will go deep. And Derlin will get the puck. And he'll just chip that forward. But the Terriers are able to keep it in at the blue line. Mejienko will keep. And you can see the Terriers coaches are unhappy about something, about the referee missing a call. All right, face-off. 45 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for the Raptors. Face-off, Terriers win it. It'll go back to the Terriers defenseman at the point. Shot saved by Mejienko. Pollard using his body to defend, and he'll get that through to Burgess. Burgess forechecking. Now the Terriers will skate into center ice, try to enter the zone. They do. They'll drop it back. 13 seconds remaining on the penalty. Shot will go wide. Terriers get it to the winger on the side. Puck will go behind the net. Now they'll bring it to the winger. Puck goes to the point. Penalty is over. 5-on-5. And the puck is in the feet. Raptors clear. Minute 20 remaining in the second period. Pollard defending. Battle for on the near side. Kehoe's going to be on the far side to get there. And now Derlin has a chance. Derlin with some time. Derlin will shoot, score! Richard Derlin with a beautiful goal. Beats the goalie over his shoulder on the left side, the right side, and gives the Raptors 2-0 lead.
Almost knocked his water bottle out.
I know, bottle knocker, right? All right, with that goal, the Raptors have a cushion. However, we do not want to rely on that. We want to put a lot more on the board. And so we have 1 minute, 1 second remaining in the second period. Face-off won by the Terriers. We'll give it back to the defense. And now the Terriers center is going to skate through. He dekes. Ooh, backhand. Didn't miss by much. That the top corner was open. Terriers will shoot. And the Terriers still looking for some time. We'll get it to the defenseman. I did a defense. We'll send it up to the boards. Gonzalez tries to chip it out, but the Terriers keep it in. I did a racing for it. We'll get it to Derlin, and Derlin will chip it out. And Gonzalez is now going to try to get there first, but ooh, just a bit ahead of Gonzalez. He almost intercepted that. 19 seconds remaining. Raptors putting on pressure. Gonzalez battles for it. Oh, shot by Derlin just goes over the net. And that'll do it for the second period. So the Raptors come up big in the second period to get a 2-goal lead. And so we will be entering the third in just a moment. And it is now time for Dave's thoughts.
It seemed a little bit, it seemed like we picked it up a little bit. Yeah, look good. Let's keep it up.
Exactly.
Some really good scoring chances, some good shots.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it was a better period than the first. It still seems like sometimes the when we're on defense, we're giving the Terriers some a little bit too much space.
Yeah.
Got to close that down or shut that down more. And let's hope we could get maybe 2 or 3 more.
And we have a new trick here where I can actually display the comments. So look at that.
Oh, that's
Isn't that
awesome.
exciting?
Hey.
Sue Dolly said, "Thank you for letting us see the games. You do a great job." Ah, thanks.
Thank you,
So-
Sue. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast back home.
That's kind of fun, so we can share the comments. So keep it clean, guys.
I know, right? You know, we don't want to be flagged down by YouTube and,
No.
you know, get that warning,
Positive vibes.
right? So,
I'll try and keep an eye on it.
all right, 15 minutes are on the board for the third. We are set to go, and let's see if the Raptors could close this out by adding a few more. As you know, we want a bigger goal differential, just based on the standings in case there is tiebreakers, and so it's a good thing that you know where we're at right now. But let's keep pushing, boys. All right, Carson Bunny in to take the draw. Final period of the game is about to be underway. And the Raptors win it back where Reed will get the puck. Reed, nifty move, will send it forward to the Terriers. I mean, send it forward, but the Terriers try to tie it up in the corner. Holland defending will send it forward. Now the Terriers come out with it. Terriers Terriers get a quality scoring chance there as that Terrier winger had a lot of time in the slot, but Mejienko able to come out of the net to cut down the angle and make a big save.
Sue Gully is Rye Dog, Ryan Reed's grandmother, by the way, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Thanks
All
for
right.
watching, Sue.
All right, Rental is going to defend in the corner. Puck is in the far corner. Great job by Rentala to keep moving that puck up. Good job, Easton Rentala. Reed on the forecheck. Puck is deflected. Raptors have it. Reed will curl. Reed will send it back to Pollard. Reed takes a hit. He's all right. Pollard will chip it up. Batted down. That's a high stick. I don't know why. Never mind. Anyways, face off right outside the Raptor zone. Dylan Burgess in to take the draw. And Burgess wins that back clean. We'll give it to Easton Rintala. Rintala sees Weinert. Weinert trying to use his speed to get there. Burgess comes into the support. We'll send that deeper. Brim's going to chase. Brim beats the player to the puck. Brim has it behind the net. Reverses direction. Brim looking for an open man. Weinert sends it back to Brim. Brim takes a bump. Puck is going to go to the near side corner. Weinert forechecking. Weinert comes up with it. Pollard will shoot. Save. Puck pinballs. Where is it? Referees need to blow the whistle a lot louder than that, as when players are scrambling for the puck, they sometimes don't hear it. So, but good effort by the Raptors to really try to get the garbage goal, as that was a rebound right in the crease. So, you know,
Got a little post on that one too.
yeah.
Right there.
All right, Mashad in to take the draw. Terriers win it back. Terriers will send it to the far side. And Idetta will come back with it. Idetta sends it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez will send it to Nieves. Nieves looking to break out. We'll give it to Mashad. Mashad on his horse. And the puck will be sent in as it deflects off Mashad. Pollard has the puck now, using his big body too. And now the puck will come out. Nieves will come back and support. Puck is in the corner. Puck is in the feet. Pollard has it. Pollard still has it. Pollard could beat him. Pollard has the puck at the far side and will chip it in. Raptors go off for a change. Terriers trying to come through with some speed through center ice. And Kehoe will be able to get that down. Sends it. Oh, excuse me. That's Derlin to Kehoe. Kehoe reverse direction. Kehoe trying to get it out, and he does. He sees Ledger Derlin there. Derlin gives it to Holland. Holland able to get that puck to his forehand. Holland shoots, but it gets deflected. Goes to a Terriers player. And now Xander Derlin has it. Xander staying with it. Will send it to his brother, Ledger Derlin. Derlin centers it. And so we'll have another penalty on the Raptors for a cross-checking on Carson Bunny. Not really sure what the holdup is.
No, we got offsetting.
Okay, so offsetting penalties, it'll be 5-on-5. And for those of you watching back home, a lot of times when the referees do that, it's to keep the game under control, as they don't want things getting out of hand. And so a lot of times what will happen is there'll be a penalty, and then they'll be pushing and shoving, and then something happens, and then the referees just say, you know what, both you guys go to the box. They try to keep it under control, and they understand these are kids. Anyways, all right, Terriers have the puck in the Raptor zone, but Rintala does a good job to get the puck. Battle for it on the boards. Battle for it on the far side board still. Terriers come up with it. Puck deflects. And that puck will be chipped out of play. And so we'll have a face-off. 11-19 in the third period. Raptors with a 2-0 lead. Face-off in the Raptor zone, and Jeremiah Holland will take the draw. It goes back to the Terriers, so they win that face-off. Adetta will send that to the, try to clear it, but it goes to the point. Puck goes wide. It's going to go to a Terriers winger. And now, Weinert one-on-one will try to deke. Defended well by the Terriers. Weinert staying with it. Battle for it on the near boards. Holland has it. Holland has time. Oh, man, that almost went in. Nice shot by Holland. If you haven't noticed, Jeremiah Holland has an extremely fast snapshot. And Adetta will shoot it. Puck loose. Nice shot by Adetta there. Raptors need to get back. Terriers looking to get something going, but no, goes to Holland. Brem on side. Holland going down the right side. Holland makes a smart play and will dump it and go off for a change. Gonzalez forechecking. Pass to a Terriers player. It kind of just goes soft, and then it goes to Kehoe. Kehoe has it. Kehoe will send it to Derlin. Derlin will send it in. Raptors chase. 10:07 remaining in this third period. Gonzalez has it. Deeks. Gonzalez still has it. Looking for someone open. Gonzalez reverses direction. Puck is in the feet. And now the Terriers are able to defend, and they will clear. Raptors need to come back and back check. Puck is sent in. Pollard will be there to battle, as well as Ledger Derlin in the corner. Derlin puts on a nice hit to knock the Terriers player down. Now Derlin off with some speed. Now Gonzalez. Raptors have 2-on-1. Gonzalez with the puck. Gonzalez scores! Santi Gonzalez gives the Raptors a 3-goal lead with 9:29 in the third period. And Santi Gonzalez snipes the net, picking the left corner, beating the Terriers goaltender. And so now the Raptors have a 3-goal lead. And so we hope you enjoyed that one back home, ladies and gentlemen, as you could just see that one developing right there. And from our camera angle, you could see the left corner of that net wide open, and Gonzalez just saw that wide open and just capitalized on it. So nice shot. Good job, Raptors. Burgess in to take the draw. Burgess able to send that forward. Raptors have it. Raptors, Dylan Burgess looking to get some speed. Mashad now coming through. Mashad still on his feet. Burgess tries to tip it. Raptors, Mashad in the far corner gets the puck. Mashad, puck in the feet. Puck goes behind the net still. Raptors battling for it. Good pressure by the Raptors. Rintala has it. Rintala is going to stay with it. Rintala has the puck. Rintala gets knocked down, gets back up. Terriers. Rintala is still staying with the puck. We'll send that to the corner where Bunny is going to try to step forward. Weinert battling for it. Great job by Jonah Weinert to get there. Tying it up. Weinert battling. Puck comes through in the center, but Terriers able to get it through. Now, Raptors are able to nope. Terriers come through, and now they come down the left side. Defended well. Oh, tripping, and that'll be a power play for the Raptors. Delayed penalty. Delayed penalty. Mihienko needs to get off to get the extra attacker, but play continues. Weinert will send it forward. And the referees will finally blow the whistle. And so anytime back home, for those if you're unaware of the rules, so like when there's a delayed penalty and the team with the puck has it, they could, and the play continues, their goaltender could come off and get an extra attacker until the team that just committed the penalty touches it, and then the play will be dead. And so now the Raptors have a power play. And when they win that back, Pollard has it. We'll give it to Reed. Reed gives it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Reed. Reed to Pollard. Pollard to Gonzalez. Shot by Gonzalez goes wide. Comes out of the zone. Pollard will send it to Reed. Reed will give it to Pollard. Pollard gives it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Holland. Holland's going to skate out of his zone, and he'll come down the right side. Holland still with it. Gonzalez to Holland. Holland to Pollard. Pollard will shoot, deflected behind the net. Gonzalez to Pollard. That's David Pollard. Pollard to Park Pollard. Pollard will send it to Holland. Holland to Reed. Reed will shoot. In the feet. Almost. Clear attempt. Not successful by the Terriers as Reed is able to keep it in. Reed will shoot. Loose. And I did not know that the play was blown dead as I could not hear the whistle. But, yeah. So Raptors changed their power play unit. And so now coming on is Ledger Derlin, Carson Bunny, Caden Mashad, Jonathan Kehoe, and Dylan Burgess. Let's see if the Raptors can add one more. Raptors win the faceoff. Kehoe able to keep it in. That was dangerous. Ledger Derlin has a puck. Kehoe give it to Ledger Derlin. To Burgess. Burgess to Kehoe. Kehoe Deeks again, curls. Kehoe looking for time. Gives it to Mashad. Mashad gets the puck still. Burgess is able to hit that forward. Mashad battles for it. Puck goes behind the net. 13 seconds in the power play. And the Terriers will kill off. It looks like they're going to kill off the penalty. But the Raptors have possession. Kehoe skating through. Kehoe still with it. Kehoe behind his net. We'll give it to Derlin. Derlin has time in the slot. Looking for a shot. No, gives it to Burgess. Burgess will shoot, and that'll be saved by the Terriers goalie. 5:39 remaining in this third period. The Raptors have established a 3-goal lead by a goal by Santi Gonzalez earlier in this period. And so Let's see the Raptors close this one out. Jeremiah Holland in to take the draw. And that puck will come back to Xander Derlin. Derlin tries to keep it in. The Raptors do. Easton Rentala sends it forward to Lachlan Brem, but the Terriers are able to disrupt the pass. But Brem comes up with the puck. Will send it behind the net. Weinert forechecking. Terriers are trying to break out. Raptors need to get back on the back check. Terriers skate down the right side. I don't know if I'm not sure on that one. I think that one, let's see, what's the replay?
Well, I just played it, but he just ran him into the board. It's not like he ran straight into him.
All right, 2 minutes on the board. Raptors will be on the penalty kill.
I don't know what the exact call was.
I think they said boarding, but yeah, I'm not sure if that was actually boarding, but everyone's okay, and so now we have a face-off. All right, Terriers get it to their point. Shot deflected down. Saved by Mihienko. Great job by Mihienko to track the puck through a bunch of screens. Okay, we got Santi Gonzalez in to take the draw. 5 minutes, 1 second remaining in the third period. 1 minute 45 remaining on the penalty kill. Terriers are battling for it. Raptors are doing a good job tying it up. Now the Terriers get the puck. They'll send it to their point. Shot saved by Mihienko. And we'll have a face-off. So we have 1 minute 30 remaining in the penalty kill now. Terriers making a change, as well as the Raptors changing their defenseman. All right, Terriers get the puck. They set up. They try to shoot. Mihienko will just glove that down, and so we'll have a face-off again. Santi Gonzalez in to take the face-off again, and we'll win that back. Rinola tries to reverse direction. Battle for it on the boards. And Mihienko will make another save. Mihienko coming up big, tracking the puck well, and shutting down the scoring chances by the Terriers. 4:23 remaining in the third period. Face-off in the Raptor zone. Terriers win it back to their defenseman. Puck will go into the corner. Rintala battling for it. Winger of the Terriers has it. We'll give it to their other winger. They're in the corner on the far side. Terriers send it to their point. Back to their winger. Back to the point. Shot goes wide. Mihienko tracking the puck again. Gloves that down. We have a whistle. 40 seconds remaining in the Raptors penalty kill. 3:54 remaining in the third period. All right, face off at the near dot. And Terriers come up with it. Puck is in the feet. Pollard racing to get there. Puck goes into the corner. Terriers winger battling for it. 26 seconds remaining. Puck still in the feet. Puck is loose. And now that puck will clear. And the referees will call another penalty on the Raptors. And they're saying that's holding on Nieves. I'm sorry, but I don't agree with that. But like I said, it doesn't matter what I think. So for 16 seconds, the Raptors will be 5-on-3. So the Terriers have a 2-man advantage for 16 seconds. Bunny will win that back. Dolan will send that out. Nope, takes a weird bounce off the glass, so the Terriers are able to keep it in. Puck bouncing around. 2 seconds remaining on the first penalty. And the Terriers will score. And so they cut the lead. The Raptors lead. It's now 3-1. And so with that goal, because the first penalty already expired, it was a 5-on-4, and then they scored, and so the penalty by Nieves is over.
Is that right?
Yep.
Oh,
so
that was good timing.
Yeah. So obviously you don't want them to score, but Raptors still up. But game is not over. Raptors need to close this out. Dolan still has it. Sent it forward, but it goes to a Terrier stick. 2:55 remaining. Reed has it. Reed has time. Reed shoots. Blocker save stick save by the goalie. Reed coming in to help. Reed gets knocked down. Kehoe will send it forward, but it's going to go to a Terrier stick. Terriers coming down the left side. Nice hit. And the puck is cleared. Reed has it. Reed will send that deep and just go off for a change. Smart play by Reed. Nice play by Dylan Burgess to disrupt that. Puck goes in the corner. 2 minutes remaining in this game. Rintala has it. Rintala will skate it out. He has room. Rintala will send it in while Brim goes and chases. Terriers will get the puck, but they pass right to Park Pollard, who gives it back to Rintala. Rintala sees Burgess, but is intercepted. Terriers is threatening. Puck goes wide. Pollard will send that forward to Burgess. Burgess will just chip that out. Minute 24 remaining in this game. Terriers send it in behind the net. Rintala has the puck, intercepted by the Terriers. Terriers get it to their point. Shot from the point, bounced right in front of Mienko, and he gloves that down. Minute 7 remaining. Face off in the Terrier zone. And Holland will come up with the puck. Holland will reverse direction and tie it up in the corner. Holland still has it. Holland makes a nice nifty move to beat 2 players. Adetta comes in to support. We'll send it up to the point. Was able to clear. Pollard on the forecheck. And Gonzalez chips it forward. Gonzalez still has it, looking to center it. Puck is loose. Puck is still loose. Where is it? There, it's behind the net. 26 seconds remaining. Nieves tries to hit it forward. Gonzalez tries to hit it forward. Puck is still on the far side. 18 seconds remaining. Terriers come up with it. Will try to skate out of the zone. They lose it into the zone. Holland still has it. Holland will shoot. Puck will go into the corner. Or the far side boards, that is. Gonzalez will send it forward. Raptors doing a good job keeping the puck out of their own zone. Gonzalez will have it. And that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen, as your Raptors pull off a 3-1 victory for Game 3 in the preliminary round. And so with that, the Raptors' record is now 2-1. And in just a little over an hour and a half, 2.5 hours, your Raptors will take on the Nepean Raiders for their 4th and final preliminary game. So we hope you enjoyed this broadcast, and right now it's time for Dave's thoughts. Final thoughts.
Well, it's good coming into Game 4, 2-1. That's for sure. Yeah, I think there's a lot of good takeaways from that game. It's tough being shorthanded so much. We got to clean that up a little bit. It's not going to be easy to get deep in this tournament with when you're down a player so much. But overall, kept battling. That's a good physical team. They're fast, and the boys pulled it out. So now on to game 4.
Yeah, hopefully, with this game, it's like you said, it was like, just a little bit, it seemed like just slightly rusty given it's an early morning. So hopefully this is the game where they shake that dust off, and then they come out firing on all cylinders for game 4.
Yeah, we got to figure out, I don't know what our meal plan is in between games with a turnaround like this. Bacon, egg, and cheeses or something like that. But
I know, right?
We'll figure it out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you back in a few hours. In the meantime, we hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.